Today, we're diving into a fascinating yet polarizing discussion involving Neil deGrasse Tyson, the prominent astrophysicist, and a recent interaction with Bill Maher on Real Time. This discussion has gone viral, sparking debate over the role of science bias and public trust in scientific institutions. The discussion raises questions about whether prominent figures like Neil deGrasse Tyson are effectively representing science, or if they're allowing ideological bias to influence their stances. This isn't just a trivial concern. Public trust in science hinges on perceptions of objectivity and consistency. The broader issue here is the skepticism many, particularly on the political right, have about how science is presented in public discourse. When scientific institutions appear to prioritize social or political agendas over evidence-based reasoning, it fuels distrust. Let's delve into the key points raised in this conversation. But first, a quick note. Supporting critical analysis like this helps foster nuanced discussions. So smash the like button.
Yeah, grew up with it, yeah. Okay, well, their editor had to quit. You saw this?
Yeah, I heard about it because she expressed some opinions, right, yeah.
Okay, right, sure, but it sure didn't sound scientific. It didn't sound like the person I would want to be running Scientific American.
Okay.
It was a rant on...
Neil deGrasse Tyson opens by downplaying the resignation of the Scientific American editor, framing it as a mere consequence of expressing opinions. While it's true that individuals have the right to their opinions, the controversy stems from how these opinions align or don't align with the scientific rigor expected of such a prestigious publication. Science is built on evidence, falsifiability, and objectivity. When a publication like Scientific American publishes or tolerates partisan rhetoric, it risks eroding its credibility.
Scientific. It didn't sound like the person I would want to be running Scientific American.
Okay.
It was a rant on Twitter. Okay, I could read it to you. It's really ugly. You know, I apologize to younger voters that my Gen X is so full of fucking fascists. Okay, I'm not.
Okay, I'm not against it right there.
Not for,
all right. Yeah.
I'm not for
The editor's tweets about political ideology and societal biases aren't inherently a problem if kept separate from the magazine's content. However, when those personal biases appear to influence editorial direction, it raises valid concerns.
Yeah.
So but here's what I think is the scandal.
What?
This is in Scientific American.
Yeah.
Less than a year ago. Inequity between male and female athletes is a result not of inherent biological differences between the sexes, but of biases in how they are treated in sports. That's nuts. And it sure ain't scientific, and it's in Scientific American. And that's why the Democrats lost the election. It's true.
Bill, every 20 minutes on your platform, you come up with another reason why the Democrats lost. You already have the answer. They lost the election. So anything you say is why they did it.
First of all, you don't watch this show, so you don't know. I know you don't, and it's okay. But you talk as if you do, and you fucking don't. And that's okay. Just don't bullshit me. That's the one thing people can't ever do on the show is bullshit me. And engage with the idea here. What I'm asking is, Scientific American is saying, basically, that the reason why an WNBA team can't beat the Lakers is because of societal bias.
What you're saying is not Scientific American says that. An editor for Scientific American says that who no longer has the job. So don't indict a 170-year-old magazine because somebody...
Okay, this is called Scientific American, and they're printing something
because someone enters the cesspool that is social media and then participates in that exchange. So
why can't you
let's talk about science.
Why can't you just say this is not scientific and Scientific American should do better?
Well, does she still have her job?
No, not because of this.
Neil's dismissive tone here is concerning. For example, he downplays the editor's overtly political commentary, which could undermine public trust in science. Furthermore, he sidesteps the broader issue. Scientific American has faced accusations of publishing articles that prioritize political correctness over scientific accuracy, as Bill Maher pointed out. One such example, highlighted by Maher, involves the claim that the performance gap between male and female athletes stems from societal biases rather than biological differences. From a scientific perspective, this argument oversimplifies a complex issue. While societal factors do play a role in shaping opportunities and expectations, the well-documented physiological differences between males and females, such as muscle mass, bone density, and oxygen carrying capacity, are significant contributors to athletic performance disparities.
Let's talk about science.
Why can't you just say this is not scientific and Scientific American should do better?
Well, does she still have her job?
No, not because of this. I said the scandal is not their tweet. The scandal,
because that was like a year ago. Was it? Which one was a year ago?
I think a year ago, women still couldn't beat men in basketball or any other sport. And it wasn't because of society. You don't see a
By the
problem
way,
here?
long distance swimming, women might actually have the advantage. You can look into that. Yeah.
Maybe long distance swimming,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah. I've looked into it. Yeah.
This is not a matter of political ideology. It's a matter of scientific fact. Acknowledging these differences doesn't undermine efforts toward gender equity in sports. It simply ensures the conversation is grounded in reality. Science cannot function effectively if we allow it to be distorted to fit ideological narratives.
You don't see a
By the way,
problem here?
long distance swimming, women might actually have the advantage. You can look into that. Yeah.
Maybe long distance swimming,
Yeah.
yes. Okay.
Yeah. I've looked into it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to file you under part of the problem.
It avoids addressing the core question posed by Maher. Whether Scientific American was wrong to publish a claim that downplays well-established biological differences in favor of a politically appealing narrative. Maher ends the exchange by calling Neil part of the problem, and there's validity to this critique. Scientific figures carry immense responsibility. Their credibility depends on their ability to communicate science as it is, not as they or others wish it to be. When scientists allow their ideological preferences to influence their interpretations, they blur the line between advocacy and evidence-based reasoning. This fuels distrust among the public, particularly those already skeptical of scientific institutions. This controversy underscores the importance of maintaining rigorous scientific standards, especially in public-facing institutions like Scientific American. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel. Science matters most when it's unfiltered and impartial. Until next time.